In the next 2 days, reports have surfaced about a possible large-scale missile strike targeting what has been described as the Banderite region. According to those claims, the threat could extend across central and western Ukraine, potentially reaching Kyiv itself. The reports have drawn significant attention amid an already volatile security environment in the region. So far, however, there has been no official confirmation suggesting that such a large operation is currently planned. As of October 2025, the conflict between Russia and Ukraine continues with no clear end in sight. Over the past year, the intensity of air and drone attacks across multiple regions has increased, though most incoming projectiles have been intercepted by Ukraine's air defenses. Major cities such as Kyiv, Lviv, Dnipro, and others remain on high alert for potential new waves of strikes. Meanwhile, Moscow has issued no public statements indicating preparations for a major assault. Still, international defense analysts have been monitoring increased activity at several air and naval bases. Both sides appear to be maintaining readiness while avoiding steps that could trigger a wider escalation. The term Banderite does not refer to any official geographic area in Ukraine. It originates from Stepan Bandera, a nationalist figure from the World War II era. In modern political and historical discourse, the term carries different meanings, ranging from nationalist symbolism to political rhetoric. Factually, there is no administrative region in Ukraine known by that name. Analysts believe the expression was likely used symbolically, referring to Western Ukraine, a region often associated with strong national identity. The wording may also reflect the ongoing information war, in which terminology is used strategically to shape public perception rather than to denote literal geography. If a large-scale operation were to take place, its structure would probably mirror previous air campaigns. Russia retains the capability to conduct long-range strikes from within its own territory using a mix of missiles and drones. This approach, known as a multi-platform strike, involves simultaneous launches from air, sea, and ground platforms. Cruise missiles such as the Kh-101 and Kaliber are typically aimed at key infrastructure targets, including energy and logistics hubs. Short-range ballistic systems like the Iskander and the hypersonic Kinzhal are designed for precision, high-speed attacks. Meanwhile, Shahed-type drones are deployed in large numbers to overload radar systems and distract air defenses before main strikes occur. The overall goal is to degrade defensive capacity, disrupt critical infrastructure, and apply psychological pressure. At present, however, there is no public evidence of a new, large-scale deployment consistent with such an operation. One of the main topics of discussion has been the possible involvement of the Tu-95MS strategic bomber. This aircraft is part of Russia's long-range aviation fleet, capable of launching cruise missiles from thousands of kilometers away. Because of its extended range, it can strike targets without entering Ukrainian airspace. The turboprop-powered Tu-95MS has been modernized repeatedly and remains a key asset in Russia's long-distance strike capability. In past operations, the bomber was used to fire missiles from Russian territory and from the Caspian region. So far, however, no official statement or verifiable movement indicates that Tu-95MS aircraft are being prepared for new missions. Any major deployment of this type would likely be detected by international radar networks and intelligence services. Cross-border air operations have implications far beyond the battlefield. Strategically, they influence political, diplomatic, and economic dynamics across the region. Moscow maintains that its military actions serve national defense objectives, while Kyiv continues to call for international support to strengthen its air defenses and protect civilians. Each escalation directly affects regional and global security policy. European countries have reinforced their air defense systems, and global energy markets remain sensitive to every development in the conflict zone. Analysts warn that any major strike could shift the geopolitical balance in Eastern Europe and increase pressure on international diplomacy. Amid ongoing tensions, civilians remain the most vulnerable. Ukraine's government maintains an early warning system that allows residents to seek shelter quickly when air raid sirens sound. Public facilities, including schools and hospitals, now have reinforced basements and designated safe zones. Although many citizens have adapted to these conditions, psychological fatigue remains a widespread challenge. Humanitarian organizations continue working on the ground to ensure medical and logistical support. Media outlets are urged to verify all reports before publication to avoid spreading information that could cause panic. In times of uncertainty, accuracy and restraint in communication are essential to maintaining public stability. At this time, there is no concrete evidence supporting claims of a major missile offensive within the next 2 days. Neither official Russian statements nor verified satellite data indicate preparations for such an operation. Nevertheless, as long as the conflict continues, the possibility of air attacks cannot be ruled out. The phrase Banderite region should not be interpreted literally, but rather as symbolic language rooted in historical and political narratives. Observers recommend treating all reports using that terminology with caution and verifying them through trusted official sources. Experts emphasize that the situation remains fluid and could change rapidly. Continuous monitoring by credible international institutions will be crucial to understanding any new developments in the days ahead. The ongoing conflict in Ukraine underscores the complexity of modern security and global politics. In an environment filled with speculation and competing narratives, verified information remains the most valuable resource. Only through factual reporting can the public grasp what is truly happening and assess events with clarity. Thank you for watching this report. Stay informed, stay discerning, and follow verified sources for updates on this developing story. Until next time.